Hello, I'm Lara Kulcharsan and this is Newsfeed, your dose of what people are talking about online. They voiced their opposition against the policies of President Donald Trump, as well as his right-hand man Elon Musk. Musk, who leads the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, has played a key role in significantly downsizing the federal government, cutting thousands upon thousands of jobs. The organizers took direct aim at both Trump and Musk, describing their government as out of control. International issues were also addressed, with protesters chanting "Hands off Ukraine, Sudan, Palestine, DRC, and Haiti."
Elon Musk and Donald Trump are firing workers at the CDC, the people who are supposed to protect us. They're firing people who do cancer research. They're firing IRS agents in the middle of tax season. Also, the Trump tax, and they're alienating our allies with these tariffs. How do you alienate the people who you're supposed to be collaborating with and working with? It's ridiculous and something has to be done. So we're taking a stand against oligarchy, taking a stance against Trump, taking a stance against Elon.
But here's the most interesting part about yesterday. In Washington, D.C. alone, there were 100,000 people who marched in protest for the hands-off movement. Sent a strong message to Trump, whether he wants to pay attention to it or not. But get this. Guess how many people broke into the Capitol? 0 people. There was no violence. Guess how many people pepper sprayed police officers? None. Or attacked police officers with flagpoles? None.
The protests were largely fueled by Trump's sweeping tariffs on imports that have sent shockwaves through global stock markets. The higher custom tariffs on roughly 60 countries, dubbed the worst offenders, are due to come into effect on Wednesday. Trump has defended his move, saying sometimes you have to take medicine to fix something.
Here's how the world is currently reacting to Trump's tariffs. For starters, over 50 countries have contacted the White House this weekend to start trade negotiation talks with Trump. And while most have chosen to negotiate rather than retaliate, there are a few countries like China, Canada, and Belgium that have announced counter tariffs to Trump's counter tariffs. Netanyahu is even heading to the US tomorrow to hold talks with Trump. Huge protests erupted not just in America, but worldwide. In fact, in the US this weekend alone, we saw the largest single day of demonstrations against Trump since he returned to the White House, with an estimated 1,200 protests in all 50 states. More anti-Trump protests were held in other parts of the world too, including Paris, Berlin, and London. Speaking of London though, the UK's Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, reacted by making a bombshell statement. He said, "The world as we knew it has gone. Trump has done something that we don't agree with, but there is a reason why people are behind him on this. The world has changed, globalization is over, and we are now in a new era."
"Don't tell Graham" is a phrase that I've heard a lot. The realization kicks in that this woman is not who she says she is. Because of a cellular level need for acceptance and for a mother, I have been played.
She's a master manipulator. She's not ill. She doesn't have money. She's a con artist.
That's a bit from the Netflix documentary Con Mom. It's about a British woman who cheated her son and left him to pay for her high-flying, champagne-sipping lifestyle. Now, con mom Dionne marry Hanna's scams have caught up with her. The 84-year-old has been nabbed in Singapore for defrauding 3 people. Just days after the docu aired on March 25th, Singaporean victims alerted the police.
She's charged in Singapore for fraud and she is intent doxing. How freaking insane is it? For those that don't know, this lady, Dionne married Hanna, and she was featured in a Netflix documentary where she scammed her own freaking son. And like, people in Singapore started reporting to the police after watching the documentary that was released. This is like literally happening in real life, and I am all for it, because what the hell? She's intent doxing, and I think she's going to be remanded for 1 week per the news article. And I am excited to see how this unfolds in Singapore, because if she's convicted, she might spend up to 20 years in prison.
As the deadline for Americans to submit their tax returns looms, the Revenue Collection Services is warning citizens of potential scammers. They've asked people to be on the lookout for fake text messages, websites, and phone calls. The scams first started during the COVID-19 pandemic 5 years ago, and now appears to be picking up again with even more tricks.
Number 1, phishing emails asking to verify information. Scammers love to send phishing emails posing as the IRS. They'll demand urgent payment or verification. Remember, the IRS won't email you. Check the sender's address and never click on suspicious links. Phone calls demanding money. Definitely be aware of scam calls claiming that you owe money. They might threaten arrest or demand payment straight away. Always ask for a reference number. Then you hang up and you call the official IRS to confirm. Number 3, you discover a tax return filed under your name. Imagine finding out somebody filed a tax return in your name. Best thing to do, set up an identity protection pin with the IRS. This gives you added security. Don't let thieves mess with your hard-earned refund. Number 4, claiming your social security number has been suspended. Don't fall for the SSN suspension scam. Your social security number can't be suspended. If someone claims otherwise, it's a scam. Protect your SSN and report suspicious activity. Number 5, watch out for ghost tax preparers. Only share your info with verified professionals. When in doubt, you can ask for their IRS PTIN, which means Preparer Tax Identification Number. Or you can find them in the official IRS directory.
Getting a call from someone, pretending to be someone else, for most of us is just a part of the modern digital life. We hang up, block the number, and move on. But for some people, it's the perfect opportunity to have some fun.
So
Please
I'm gonna
wait now.
I think I
Please
can
wait.
get the
No. Whoa, wait. Ma'am, no. No. You don't have to do that. Ma'am, you don't have to do
Scam baiting, or messing with scammers for fun, has become a whole industry. There are YouTubers and streamers who make a living out of wasting scammers' time and exposing their tricks. And with scams getting worse, so is the demand for this kind of content. The FTC says Americans lost over $12 billion to scams in 2024. That's a 25% jump from 2023. Scammers are getting smarter, yes, but so are the people fighting back. And it's not just about revenge, it's about making a show out of it.
All right, and go ahead with the number, please.
It's 3, 2, 1. Good evening. We are live on television right now with an investigation into scam callers. We have the FBI on the line. They are tracking this phone number as we speak. Sir, what is your full name again?
Can I have your name so I can just put it in my system and have your agent give you a call?
My last name is Steele, Steele, and then my first name is Anita.
Anita Steele.
Your social security number and your credit card number so that I can deposit it.
Oh my God, $10,000? God, I don't know what I did to deserve this. My life has been so hard.
Yeah, that's so sad to hear. Tell me your social security number.
Please, please, please sing me a Bollywood song. I'll share everything with you. I'll share my horoscope with you, my rising with you.
Why are you not sharing me your social security number? Please share me your social security number.
How old are you? Like, what's your age bracket?
Oh, Aunt May, I'm 396, but my mom's well older. Mom! How old are you? Alex wants to know how old you are. She said a man should never ask a lady how old she is. That's what she said.
No. Well, sorry for bothering you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
What does all this mean?
Mustafa, shame on you that you care about using AI for good, but Microsoft sells AI weapons to the Israeli military. 50,000 people have died, and Microsoft powers this genocide in our region.
Thank you for your protest, I hear you.
This was the moment Microsoft AI CEO Mustafa Suleyman's remarks were interrupted by a pro-Palestinian protester as the tech giant marked its 50th anniversary. Later, another employee interrupted another part of the celebration while the company's most prominent figures were on stage. The protesters voiced concerns about Microsoft's role in Israel's war on Gaza. The company is under increasing scrutiny, with employees accusing it of supporting Israel's military operations. An investigation by the Associated Press revealed that AI tools from OpenAI and Microsoft were used to assist in selecting bombing targets in Gaza and Lebanon. Last year, Microsoft fired 2 employees over their participation in a Gaza vigil. The American internet king iShowSpeed is known for his epic, hours-long streams that keep social media viewers glued to their screens. He has millions of followers and turns anything he touches into a viral sensation. During his recent trip to China, he delivered viral moments like hot pots, and some even say he single-handedly demolished all the Western media propaganda about China.
Guys, I'm about to be the first person to backflip off the Great Wall of China. Ni hao, baby. Come on, baby! China!
Speed came to Shanghai and Beijing and did a 6-hour live stream in each city. From visiting tour sites, tasting food, learning Chinese culture, taking the high-speed rail, and interacting with the Chinese people from all walks of life. These 2 live streams have gained more than 10 million views. When some media try to depict China as a backward country, this is the reaction of Speed when he first saw all the skylines in Shanghai.
This is what China looks like. This is China right here. Damn.
Speed went crazy for the Chinese EV Xiaomi SU7 Ultra by both its breakneck speed and the affordable price.
70,000? Yeah. And it's faster than my Lamborghini.
Unfortunately, it is.
And it's electric.
He visited the legendary Shaolin Temple in Henan and got smacked while practicing Kung Fu. Chinese netizens joked, his bodyguards must be thinking, this is the first time the boss got whipped and we didn't even have to do anything. Then he touched down in Chengdu, where locals went all out, street dancing, panda makeup, sausage gifts, and all pure chaos.
Chinese fans interacted with Speed in a heartwarming way, completely different from some of the unpleasant experience he had in other countries. And of course, when people worldwide saw the real China from Speed's unfiltered live streams, they were all shocked. Scrolling down the comments under Speed's video, you barely find any negative ones. People are praising China's development and saying, okay, this is definitely not what Western media have told us.
Alright guys, this is the most advanced robot in China. Let's go. You just did a flip!
On the campaign trail, Trump vowed to protect religious liberty. Just 2 weeks into his presidency, he followed through, creating a White House faith office led by Paula White. But now, as Easter approaches, she's under fire for a viral video made in March where she appears to offer 7 supernatural blessings for a price. Her office responded to the backlash, calling it a deceptive smear. They also added that donations went to the ministry and did not directly benefit White. Either way, Christians online are not impressed.
You can receive these 7 supernatural blessings. God will assign an angel to you. He'll be an enemy to your enemies. He'll take sickness away from you. He will give you long life. You're not doing this to get something, but you're doing it in honor to God, realizing what you can receive.
For your special Passover offering of $1,000 or more as the Holy Spirit leads, you will also receive the beautiful 10-inch Waterford Crystal Cross.
For only $1,000, you get your own government-appointed angel, and they'll turn God into a weapon of mass destruction against your enemies, and perfect health. Seems like a pretty sweet deal, Paula.
What are we doing? Elon! Elon! Come over here.
Can you tell me how much we're spending on the White House Faith Department?
And that's our show. Find our latest stuff on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you soon.